How's it going, fellow Planeswalkers? Today, I bring another cool brew just for you, and this one's being called Azorious Flyers. So, it's a pretty straightforward deck. It is a flying deck utilizing favorable winds, and it actually happens to great effect. I love this card, Favorable Winds. I have 4 copies. I thought the time was nigh that I go ahead and make myself a flyer deck. So, I'm probably playing this flyer deck a bit heavier than some other people would. I definitely have some higher cost flyers in this deck. Maybe some would say even too many of them, because there's really no need once you have favorable winds down. But I like it. I love Flyer Dawnbringer. I love throwing her down. Angel of Grace, by the way, is clutch in this deck. Anyway, so let's get into the breakdown over here real quick. Before I do, I want to give you guys a reminder to please hit the subscribe button below. I'm trying to build this channel. I have a boatload of coin over here. I'm going to hopefully make some pretty cool content for you come War of the Spark. I'm going to be doing for sure some form of, pack openings and then some cool jank brews with the new cards. It should be quite fun. Okay, so we have 3 Healer's Hawks, 3 Curious Obsessions, 3 Siren Storm Tamers. I like this, I don't know if I call it a combo, but you get Curious Obsession on Healer's Hawk, have a Siren Storm Tamer down, you could protect his ass a bit. And, that's pretty cool. You gain some life, you get some favorable wins. Before you know it, you're doing a fair amount of damage, you're gaining a fair amount of damage, you're drawing cards. It's all good in the hood. So we have 3 Sealaways, 1 Blink of an Eye. I was struggling to find the proper removal for this deck. I still don't know the proper ratio as I'm playing around with it. This is what I stuck with for the time being, but I still find that I don't draw my removal when I need it. Maybe I just have too little. I don't know. Anyway, we have 3 Sealaways, 1 Blink of an Eye, 4 favorable winds. This is the backbone to this deck. This is what makes this deck quite powerful. It's just amazing how things compound. You could have, 3 1/1 flyers down, you throw down a favorable winds, and before you know it, you're doing 6 damage as opposed to 3. And, the law of compounding, it just works in your favor over here. We have 2 negates, just as for some board removal, probably for cleansing novas or stuff of that nature. Yeah, there was no way I could make this deck without some form of non-creature spell countering. Okay, so we have 1 Stormfleet Aerialist and 1 Warkite Marauder over here. So these, I'm just having these for 2-drop flyers. I probably would get rid of the Stormfleet Aerialist and throw in a second Warkite Marauder. Simply because he makes my opponent's defending flyers useless, because whenever Warkite Marauder attacks, target creature defending player controls loses all abilities, which would include flying, by the way, and has base power and toughness of 0/1 until end of turn. So that's pretty cool, but I don't have 2 copies, so 1 Stormfleet Aerialist is going to have to do, 1 Warkite Marauder is going to have to do, 2 Kinjali Sunwings. This is pretty cool too, because I'm not getting his full value. Basically, what happens is when you're playing Kinjali Sunwing, when your opponent casts creatures, you come into the battlefield tapped. Now, I'm not playing with... all my creatures are flyers. So, the odds of my opponent playing all flyers also... I guess good decks do have some flyers in it. So that does help me out, because they'll come in tapped, and then I'll be able to swing in without getting blocked out. But I'm not getting full value out of it because, as I said, most of my creatures are flyers and most creatures are non-flyers. So it's whatever. It's a great 3-drop. I thought I'd just put it in there anyway. We have 1 Dovin the Grand Arbiter. I'm going to be using him primarily to create his Thopter artifact creature tokens with flying. And 1 Cell of the Wreckage, because this is absolutely necessary. In a pinch, 2 Shalai Voice of Plenties. This is just another great way to protect myself. And with Siren Storm Tamers, if having a Siren Storm Tamer down and a Shalai, this is very good protection for my board state. So I definitely think it warrants 2 copies of Shalai. We have 3 Sign Reavers. This is a pretty cool card. I say it's cool because for a 4-drop, it's nothing special. 3/2 flying for 4 mana. There's definitely better flyers out there. Take Sphinx of Foresight, for example. However, I typically could get off his raid ability, which makes this spell cost 1 less to cast if you attack with a creature this turn. And that I find rather consistently that happens. So for a 3-drop, 3/2, I figure, let's go for it. Then we have Sphinx of Foresight. This is, you know what? Yeah, I'm actually gonna do this. I just traded out one Siren Reaver for another Sphinx of Foresight. I wonder what that's going to do to my curving, but whatever. I love Sphinx of Foresight. If you watch any of my other videos, you know how big a fan I am of him. He also works out fantastically in this deck because we are playing Flyers. 4 mana, 4/4 Flyer, which is cool in its own right. But what I really like about him is you may reveal this card from your opening hand if you do scry 3 at the beginning of your first upkeep. So by me doing that, I could even mulligan down, a time or two and still be able to not take a penalty for that, because if I draw him on my mulligan, not even let's say my first opening hand, it's still counted as my opening hand. So because of that, I could still scry, and then I can mitigate some of the damage that I did by mulliganing. And also, he's at the beginning of your upkeep, scry 1. And the Sphinx of Foresight for 4/4, having some favorable winds down on the field, really becomes something to admire. Then we have one Angel of Grace. This guy definitely could come through for you in a pinch. He has Flash and Flying. When Angel of Grace enters the battlefield until on the turn, damage that would reduce your life total to less than 1 reduces to 1 instead. So this could buy you another turn in a pinch, and then he's a 5/4 Flyer. If you have favorable winds down, he'll even be a bit more. And then you could actually come swinging in as a repost and hopefully take the game that way. Then we have 2 Lyra Dawnbringers. This sexy being. I love this card. Then we have one Tezzeret Artifice Master. Create a 1/1 color, stops our artifact creature token with flying. This is another card that another Planeswalker that I'm going to be using primarily for my token generation. I would find he's a bit better even than Dovin the Grand Arbiter because it's a +1. However, Dovin the Grand Arbiter comes in for 3 mana and he comes in at 5. So this is my Azorious Flyers. We got 8 plains, 9 islands, 2 Glacial Fortress, 1 Hallowed Fountain, and 4 Meandering Rivers. Yes, I would definitely replace the Meandering Rivers for more of these bad boys, but alas, this is what I got. Okay, so let's go into round 1. Typically, these matches are a bit quicker. I would say this deck is it's a more quicker deck. And we'll see how it goes. If their matches are quick enough, I may even go five rounds, maybe 4. Who knows? Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna stick with that. I'll start off turn 1. Healers. Sorry. Yeah, I came in tap. Okay, we're gonna start off like this. If I draw into another land next turn, that'll be perfect because I have Siren Reavers in hand. Otherwise, I'll just go for the Stormfleet Aerialist. Okay, this is probably a Hydroid Krasis deck. I'm definitely not happy about that. And of course, it would be that I got mana screwed. I keep on making that mistake. I know I have 3 Sphinx of Foresights in this deck, but for some dumb reason, I didn't mulligan that first hand. I should have mulliganed. Oh, okay. This is quickly getting out of hand. Okay, let's hope he doesn't play that flash creature that counters my spell. And I think it's coming. Wizard's Retort, okay. Suppose I'm happy that he used up a Wizard's Retort on that, although here I am, I'm still stuck with just 2 land down and my opponent has 5. I'm definitely at a significant disadvantage right now. And there comes the Hydroid Krasis, and I'm pretty sure this is the game at this point. Definitely not happy about this, that's sure. Let's see if he's gonna let it go through. Okay, so he probably feels like he had anything to protect in hand anyway. If he counters this, I'm out of here. If this is countered, oh nope. Okay, have another turn. Alrighty. Okay. So let's hope for a favorable winds. Yeah, I would hope to get a favorable winds, although, okay. And that is when I say good. Wait, I do have a. There's no way my opponent's gonna fall for that, though. I guess we could try and see how that goes. Will he block me? Will he not? Okay, so he's going to trade in his Hydroid Krasis. And because of that, I'm going to go for my Siren Reaver. He probably has another Krasis in hand. Oh, get the fuck yeah. You know what? I don't have time for this. Yeah, that blows. Okay, I think we have to make a rule of thumb. When I play Sphinx of Foresight, I for sure mulligan one time if I'm not happy with what I have my first opening hand. I think that's what we should make a rule of thumb. Okay, going forward for these next few matches, that's what I'm going to do, and we're going to see how that works out for me. Chi-Towns. Okay, this is a play on Chi-Town. He's probably from Chicago. Okay, perfect. We have Sphinx of Foresight opening hand. We have a Siren Storm Tamer. I'm going to keep that, and I'm going to reveal him. And we do have some removal, too. You know, we have Sell the Wreckage and Seal Away. Let's see how this works out for me. Submit. So now he knows that I have the Sphinx of Foresight. And my opponent's going... Where's my... Ooh, yes. Okay, I think I'm happy with what's going on. Okay, throw this down. Siren Storm Tamer. Let's hope we don't see another matchup like I did the last round. Okay, is this mono green perhaps? I think I like where this is going, guys. I'm on the quest to make the perfect deck. I wonder if there's a deck that could really, you know, handle all the problems in the meta. Not like I have to have a sideboard to deal with it. Like, I want in a best of one. I want to know if there's a well-balanced deck that could handle almost all problems. Okay, so now we have a negate in hand. Next turn, yup, I think I'm going to do that. And I think we definitely have the jump on the opponent. So we're going to start off with Sphinx of Foresight. Perfect. So if he's playing mono green over here, which it looks like that's the case, and he didn't drop anything by now, no ramp creatures, nothing, I think that it's safe to assume that... Okay, Grow from the Ashes. I think it's safe to assume that we're in a really good place. Perfect. Look at that. We have another Favorable Winds. Throw that down. Siren Storm Tamer could always counter anything that he's planning on doing to my Sphinx of Foresight anyway. I just hit him for 9 damage. Yeah, I don't see how he's going to come back from this. I think he's just going to concede right now. Green, mono green. Yeah, good game. Okay, so we definitely had the ideal opening hand. My opponent was very slow, and we were going to draw a Shalai anyway. So you see what Sphinx of Foresight does for us. Sphinx of Foresight is an absolutely boss card. Alrighty, so far we're 1 for 1. Definitely fun. Oh, that was a quick matchup. Sometimes it takes a bit longer than that. Grisco. He's playing Liliana as the... Okay. Yes, we're going to stick with this because we have Sphinx of Foresight. Let's hope that I go first this time. Of course not. Of course it's mono red aggro. Oh, shoot. I really don't like this, actually. Jeez. Okay. I'm gonna stick with the Seal Away at least and go from there. Righty. Yeah, this is definitely not an ideal hand. This is the problem of playing very, as I said, heavy in creature flyers. Attack with the Gitu Lava Runner. I'll probably just take that off. Hands, you know, I'll just wait to do it on instant speed. It does have flash after all. Might as well utilize it to full advantage. Wizard's Lightning, and so it begins. This is typical red burn. What's it going to be? Skewer the Critics. Of course. Nothing new over here. Before you know it, turn 2, I'm down at 11 damage. And I'm going to seal this up at least. I think, funny enough, I want to see a Healer's Hawk right now. At least make him waste some... Jesus, I couldn't play a single thing for 3 turns straight. Besides 1 Seal Away. And here we go. Chain Whirler. Oh, Chain Whirler. So let's hope that he doesn't have a lightning strike and a shock in hand. Okay, he did, but facing it this way. I really need... Oh, holy shit. I was such a fool. Why didn't I just play the Shalai? Okay, so he for sure has a shock in hand. I'm going to let this hit. I'm going to let this hit. Let's hope he doesn't have to skewer the critics. Something to that degree. Unbelievable. That was such a misplay on my behalf. Unbelievable. Okay, I'm going to do this, though. Put this down. This down. Shalai. So he can't hit me in the face now, and I'm gonna do it like this. Okay, I'm gonna draw a card. So I'm gonna have to block out the Shalai. Wow. Okay, but that's fine by me. Okay, so great. Settle the wreckage. Do I need settle the wreckage? No. I actually need Lyra Dawnbringer right now. That is what I need today. So here we go. Let's put everything in one basket, and hopefully I'll draw Lyra right now. If I draw Lyra, I could possibly turn this around. So let's hope. So let's go. Yugi, I trust the deck. Oh, okay. Angel of Grace is pretty cool. Yo, okay. I think I win. I think I win over here. Experimental Frenzy. Perfect. Okay, so I misplayed. Thankfully, I was able to come back around. I should have thrown Shalai down a turn earlier. But Sphinx of Foresight brought it home for me. Okay, nice. We have a fifth copy of Gutter Snipe. No way! I just popped the vault, boys. Oh, okay. I just popped the vault just in time for the War of the Spark. That's super pleasing. I'm very happy right now. Okay. Great. That's really cool. Okay, that made my day. Okay, now that I have the good energy with me, let's hope to go, win 2 more battles right here. So far we lost 1, won 2. I think we'll do 2 more. I think we're on a roll. Okay, this is great. Yeah, I think I like this. Let's hope he doesn't throw down a red mana right now, because that means the Healer's Hawk is going to get popped off like ASAP. I actually do think I'm going to throw down the Curious Obsession on the Healer's Hawk from the get-go, even though it's probably going to get removed quite fast. But I definitely want to get some card draw going. And for 1 mana, drawing 1 card, I'll look at it as an opt or something to that degree. Oh no. Okay, I was hoping to... It's a real shame. I need some more of those rare lands. Dove in the perimeter. Let's hope. Okay, if I don't draw another land this coming turn, wait, we may be seeing. Oh shoot! Hero Precinct 1. I'm actually gonna come in like this. Okay, let's hope to draw land. Beautiful. Okay, we're gonna start off with Dovin now. We're gonna create a... I think the time is ripe. Yes, most definitely. I think the time is ripe for a favorable wins. I feel with the favorable wins, we'll be able to get a jump on the opponent. So he's playing multicolored spells. So he probably has... I hope he's not going Esper, because if he puts in black, then we're going to have trouble. But if he sticks over here in this course, it was too much to ask for. This is getting removed like right now. Fortify, okay, he creates a token, that blows. I'm going to have to block him out if he's going for my... oh well. Meandering River. It's such a shitty card, Meandering River. I really don't like these lands that come in tapped. It really slows me down. But I'm so reluctant to trade in my rare wild cards for land. I know it's the best play. It doesn't feel good to me. So I don't do it. Let's hope I could get actually Tezzeret down next turn. Yeah, okay. Seraph of the Scales. This is already getting out of hand. At least it came in tapped. Whatever it's worth. Huh? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. So, I do have a negate. It's nice. I do have a Tezzeret down next turn. Here's the question. Do I just sacrifice him and create a token? Or do I boost him up and then force my opponent into attacking him? I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to boost him up. Also, there's the rare off chance that he actually does survive this coming turn. So, he's at 4 over here. So, Seraph of the Scales is going to have to do his thing. We'll just make him have Vigilance, though. Get the fuck out of here. I'm gonna negate you. Let's hope he can't negate me back. Then I'm gonna get rid of my Tezzeret. Okay, perfect. Does he create a token? Yeah, whenever you cast, not whenever it enters the battlefield. Fuck! Motherfucker. I hate this deck. Okay, good game. Well, at least he can't do... Shit. Yeah, we totally stalled out over here. I can't get past the Seraph. As well just create a token. I'm actually going to keep the planes in hand, just so I can make him waste off another Thought Erasure or something like that. I don't see how... Divine Visitation in conjunction with Hero Freezing Blood. That is a deck idea if I have never seen it. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Okay, so I'm actually gonna bluff this guy. So this is wait until end of turn whenever a creature goes combat. Alrighty. Alrighty then. I just hope this last card in hand over here is not a multicolored spell, although I know that's too much to be asking for. Because this whole deck is themed around that. So let's see. He's probably going to go for the Kinjalis. Yeah, black out the Kinjalis. Well, we'll find out. It seems like... Gains Death Touch. Alrighty. Unfortunately, if he creates tokens this turn, Angel tokens, and my Kinjali's gone. I think that he's gonna be forced into going for the Dovin. Let's really hope I don't. Vigilance. Okay. Let's see how he's gonna do this. 1, 2. He must have a counter spell because he has to figure that I could have potentially had Settle the Wreckage. Oh well. I'm gonna flash this guy in over here. Maybe he could counter me. Well, that's that. That is that. That is highly unfortunate. That really blowed. And of course, he created a token. Okay. So, good game. I'm out of here. There was no way I could win that. But then again, I shouldn't feel too bad because he's running a deck full of rears and myth. Oh, look how beautiful this flashing treasure box. I feel like I'm playing Zelda and I've just come across some dank ass weaponry. Okay, spoiler addict. Yeah, I think this is going to be the last matchup. And I think we'll call it quits from there. Okay, seems pretty nice. Let's start off with the Siren Storm Tamer, going to Healer's Hawk. Hopefully even hit Siren Reeve. Oh, I forgot. I made a mistake. I could have always mulliganed with my Sphinx of Foresights. But this is not that bad of a starting hand, so I suppose I'll stick with it. Let's hope it's not Blue Tempo. Okay. It's probably Blue Tempo. Let's see if he'll trade off. Off. Dealer's Hawk. I think it's time. I think we're going to see a Curious Obsession just about now. Oh, even worse. It's probably a Drake deck. Once again, I have gotten mana screwed. Let's see. What's he going to do? Okay, there we go. Wizard's Lightning. Will he block this out? So, yeah, I don't see myself dealing well with this deck. And we could potentially see a Drake. Oh, we Drake. Interesting. Okay, so he's playing. Yeah. I'm screwed. We got mana screwed. Yeah, we're done. And by the way, I don't know if you've noticed, but in every one of our matchups now, we haven't come across our beautiful, glorious, favorable wins. It seems like the wins are not in my favor, which is BS, but oh well. So at least I could block out most of his dudes if I want to. We're about to see a shock, aren't we? Yeah, definitely not in a position I like to find myself. This is the problem with the Azorius. Oh, snap. Okay, I know what's happening over here. Unless I draw a Seal Away like right now. Of course. I'm screwed once again. I haven't seen a single favorable wins. Guess the odds are not in my favor. Mana screwed. Once again, here we go. This is just about to get way out of hand. Shock, everything's about to get boosted. I'm gonna counter that. Yup. At least we'll keep the Warkite Marauder on the field for all it'll do. Everything's getting boosted up. This is crazy what's about to happen. Yeah, whatever. I'm just gonna let it hit. Let's hope for a land draw now. Unbelievable. Oh, I should have given it to them. Whatever. Whatever. He's gonna block that out. And it seems like we are in a pinch once again. Okay, let's see if I can play that out. That out. Oh, that's interesting. He got rid of his Adelis. He must have been the second one. Can't believe this. Not believe this. Or actually, I could. The arena gods are after me. Okay, let's get at least one land. Throw down the Siren Reaver. Although there's not much I can do. I don't think I could do anything now. Even Wind Mage. Well, at least the Kinjali Sunwing is definitely coming to my advantage. Oh. Okay. At least we have that. I'm going to attack with the Kinjali. He's going to have to block. He gave me those cards? You see what I'm saying? I didn't draw into a single bit of removal. Not one bit. Okay, so now I have a Sphinx of Foresight. I'm actually going to do this. I'm going to force him to trade out some things. Oh, this guy is very interesting. What's he doing? And here we go. Our first sight of favorable wins. I'm going to actually save the negate over here. I wonder what he's going to do. I did not think I would win that match. I really didn't think I'd win that match. Okay, so that's cool. So today was a good day, guys. We popped the vault. I was wondering when he would show his face. And, you know, we did it with Azorious Flyers. So I'm definitely going to hold this close to my heart. Anyway, maybe let me know in the comments if you feel like you have a better scheme for my control aspect of this deck. You know, namely my these guys over here. I don't know what to do. Maybe I have to drop some creatures. I do have 20 creatures. Maybe that's a bit much. Who knows? Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed, and most importantly, I hope you have a great day.